Hey, welcome to Keykey's doorway. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, I'm trying to turn up all my volumes up. Okay, can y'all hear me? Let's see. I'll put on the headphones, see if that would do it. Anybody in the house? Hold on. Hello? Hello. All right. So, welcome to Keykey's doorway. If anybody's here, let me know. Okay, before I get started, I need to definitely talk about what I did today. Uh, well, not what I did today, what I did Sunday. I noticed that a lot of the signs for this week had to either talk to their father, revisit their father, or father figures. And I talked about my three father figures among other male figures that helped me in my life. So I went to church on Sunday and I wanted to communicate with our Heavenly Father instead. And what I came to grips with was that I needed to take that time away from the church because I come from um, AME, Bethel. I come from a Bethel church. And I went to a Catholic church. And I don't see any difference. My mom, when she was alive, she took me to other locations like um, temples and different churches, Catholic churches, Baptist church, Seventh-day Adventist. Hi, who's in the house? Give me a thumbs up. Hey, hi, Baba. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I was just telling live. Hey, Jen B, what's going on? Gin and juice, lay back. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. You know what's funny? But not funny. I actually love that name, Cynthia. I was going to name my first child Cynthia. Yeah, it's spelled the same way. What's up? So yeah, thumbs me up, thumb me up. Come on now, if y'all in the house, thumbs up. Y'all in the house, thumb me up. So I was just talking about going to church on Sunday. I went to church on Sunday. Yeah. Hello, Cynthia, Miss Hall. What's up? What's good? Yeah, give me a thumbs up, thumbs up. The symbol thumbs up. The symbol thumbs up. Can y'all press the symbol, on the right hand side where it has the live button? I don't know. I'm still learning this. It has the thumbs up. Can you tap that thumbs up symbol for me so I know that everybody's here, even though I can see you guys? Okay? All right. Yeah. Yeah, so Miss Jen and Juice, Miss Baba, Miss Cynthia. You don't see it? Okay, now you see it. Okay, I see somebody pressed it. So whoever pressed that symbol on the thumbs up, it's a thumbs up symbol. Press that, Jim B. Somebody did press a thumbs up. Can you show whoever did that? Can you show her? Yeah, press thumbs up. Yeah, so I went to church and I end up I haven't went to church physically in like 4 months, and it was very enchanting. Okay, I see you, Cynthia. Cynthia, can you like explain to Gen B where the symbol is? Okay, you did. Okay, good. All right. So Yeah, I went to church, guys. I was a part of a choir. My family, my church family is Amby Bethel. So I come from a Baptist church. But my mom, before, like when I was little, she was nice enough to send me to different churches so I could see how God, God is expressed in different ways. And in the same way, I love the hymns, and I went to Catholic church. I love the hymns there. Some of the songs sound similar to me, and I felt at home, and that was the thing. I wanted to feel at home. Oh, you had to get out the live chat to hit the thumb up button. Okay, so wait, I guess wait until later. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh, I wanted to let y'all know, guys, that I have the PayPal donation link to Keykey's Doorway channel. So if you want to donate while we're live, you can do that. Go to Keykey's Doorway, um, where it says channel. Under that, it's going to say about. Tap the about one, and then at the bottom you'll see PayPal donation. You tap that, and it will send you straight to my PayPal account. So yeah, so I also a singer, as y'all know, and I was a part of a choir, and the songs that they were singing in in the Catholic Church, and it was Saint Joseph. And it was funny because Saint Joseph, I did not realize, I didn't put two together. That's Mary's husband. That's Christ or Jesus' father. And I happened to go into that church, and I felt so honored. Ah, Jen Bean, you got me. Okay, yeah, thank you, girl. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, so I went into the church and I felt so happy, and then to sing and to commune with other souls that was a part of the church made me feel at peace. And it made me go back into why I chose to talk about father, at least at the beginning. And it goes along with the masculine and feminine energies, that in order for us to know how to have relationships or intimate relationships or friendships, right? At some point we're going to have male friends. At some point we're going to have female friends, right? At some point we're going to have a male partner. At some point we're going to have a female partner. So I know for me, I always get into the issue of either not trusting or feel like the person is not going to be honest. And it's because of my past childhood. So when I was able to talk to my living fathers, my brother's father and my biological father, I seen that both of them loved my mother in different ways. And my mother loved them in different ways when I was able to speak to her when she was alive. So able to tell them snips and pieces of what either they knew, but when I broke it down even more, they understood why my mother made those choices, especially at the ages in both the men or the male figures in my lives. So when I went to church, I realized that in order for me to really have a successful relationship, regardless, I have to have that connection once more with God, with Goddess. And when I felt the presence, I didn't feel alone anymore. And in fact, it made me cry and laugh. It's like, wow, even though I was gone, it didn't mean that I didn't take God with me. Wherever I go, I take God with me. Whoever I speak to, I take God as with me. Whoever I interact with, I take the angels with me. So when God says, at, at the rock you will find me, at a tree you will find me, you could commune anywhere, and that's true. And right now we're communing. So let's get it cracking. God, Goddess, God, Gaia. Let's go back. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What should we discover today on July 24th, 2018, when it comes to masculine and feminine energies? right. We got three. Trinity. Trinity. Okay, so what the masculine and feminine energies want to know. Okay. High priestess, number two. And it's so funny. In order for us to get the Trinity, right? Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. How I feel deep down is Father, Mother, Holy Spirit. Or Mother bound with the Father, unified with the Father, created the Spirit. Trinity, right? Like Mary, Joseph, Christ. Trinity. In order to get the Trinity, we have to have the masculine and feminine, the mother, the father. And the mother and the father want us to know right now that we are embarking in the high priestess, Archangel Haniel. I know about the high priestess. I was interacting with her today. Woo! Beautiful sensation, beautiful sensation. You feel it in the trees, you feel it in the wind, you feel it all around you and everything that you are. Listen to your intuition, masculine and feminine energies out here. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. And what a interesting thing to talk about. Oh yeah. This is live. This is live. This is live. Yeah. This is live. I went public on this. Yeah, this is live. Timothy. Hey, Timothy. What's good, Timothy? That's a biblical. That's biblical, Timothy. Ah. But yes, masculine, feminine energies. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition, for example, is like your gut. Like, you know how you thinking about doing something because your gut tells you and you're like, no, or your mind tells you, oh, you should do this right now. No, why should I do that? That's your gut telling you to do it. And then when you don't do it, what happens? You turn around and say, you know what? I wish, I wish, I wish. Mm. Hey, hi, Timothy. What's up? Can y'all hear me, guys? Let me know. I see smiles, so I think y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. Jim Beam, somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, Cynthia. Right. I'm in the same boat. Clear. Okay. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia said something really something that we all are facing right now. When it comes to people that we see as a love interest or as a partner or as a friend that we would like to become a partner, our life partner, sometimes I know for me I would bicker, and it's not in a bickering sense like we would yell at each other. It was more like a tit for tat in my situation. It's been like that for a while. And I was wondering why that was until I realized I was so caught up in trying to prove myself to what I or who I would want as a significant partner that I didn't take the time to prove it to myself. Like, yes, I was proving it to myself by doing the action, but sitting down and saying this is what I did for me, I didn't do. So when it came time to either text or talk to my friend that I would like to have as a partner, it became on what I was doing with my life rather than this, how are you doing? And in a way, I didn't want to feel like I didn't want a connection, but then at the same time, my inside, my gut, that intuition part was Keykey, Kiana. That's where Keykey comes from. My name is Kiana. My first name is Kiana. Keykey, why are you trying to communicate with this person? And a part of me was like, because I care and I want to show this person that I want that person to be in my life. Is it to a point where you would rather have them in your life than you in your own life? I'm like, no. So maybe you need to show that rather than give energy to who you want as a significant partner or to a friend that I wanted as a significant partner. I needed to give more energy to myself. I'm ruled by the house. Number 2, Taurus. We got Aries. We got Aries, number 1. And we got Taurus, number 2. Before all the zodiacs come out, 1 and 2 got a bond. We got to connect, right? And this is what we all are going through. So when I say we all are many signs, that's what makes us complex creatures. You have right now the Aries and the feminine Taurus, but very intuitive because Taurus opposite is Scorpio. Okay? Same thing. Aries has air signs. So it will probably be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, which is funny because the third is Gemini. The Mercury, winged messenger of heaven and earth, to tell, hey guys, mother and father, Aries and Taurus got it on, and they making me. So then we can have the other zodiacs come out to play, because I ain't gonna be the only child. I'm not made a winged messenger to communicate to my mother and father. That ain't how this is going. I need a Cancer. I need a Leo. I need the rest. Okay. So consider carefully what you want. And for me, what I thought of is, in order for me to have a beautiful relationship, right? Have a relationship with myself. That means, in a way, I had to give separation papers to who I would want as a partner. I had to give the separation papers, and it's not directly. I didn't have to, like, it's not like we were married, but stop calling, stop texting. Everything that I wanted to show that masculine side, I showed myself instead. And I felt so loved, guys. I felt so loved that I knew what would be the best action for both me and the masculine energy. Right now, we're in the year of the dog, Aquarius. We're in the year of the Aquarius. Whenever you get a time, guys, check out Keykey's Doorway reference um, under the Aquarius age, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And this is before I even looked at that video. I kept replying to that with you guys because we need to know why we're in the year of the dog. Hey guys, why y'all think we in the year of the dog? Because I do recall a dog is a human's best friend, right? They're loyal, they're caring, they're protective. They'll let you know when it's a negative energy. So yeah. So Cynthia, when it comes to relationships, think about it. Like for me, I had to do the separation. I had to leave that person alone and give myself attention, give myself more love, give myself more time to research. When I'm telling you about the references and the playlist of songs to go to, guys, this is when I'm doing my homework. When I'm off of doing the readings or doing the live, I'm doing homework on each of these signs, each of the zodiac signs, each of the tarot numbers, the 1 and the 2, and what houses they govern. You are, guys, the high priestess. You are the god and goddess. You have to show yourself the god and goddess within you. So what is your version of the god, goddess in you? And based on that, what would the God, goddess tell you to do when it comes to your significant other, or when it comes to your partner, or when it comes to a friend that you will want as a partner? What does the God and goddess tells you? Ha! Hey, not for you to know. I was hoping you get up in here. And you a Pisces? Mm-hmm. Pisces, yeah. Y'all very intuitive. Very intuitive. Actually, y'all govern the gates of heaven with the world sign. What was it? Yes. Pisces. Oh, I got Capricorn in the house. All right, all right, all right. Ah, that's what I'm trying to raise up to you, Miss Capricorn. I'm trying to get up to your level. Cause y'all some bosses. Y'all know how to make stuff happen. I still feel, even though y'all are earth sign, I still feel like Capricorns are fire signs too. Because in the tarot, y'all part of the devil card. And there's nothing wrong with the devil. In fact, before devil became devil, right? Satan or Lucifer was God's favorite among angels, which was already funny. To be a favorite among angels would have set a ripple of jealousy, wouldn't it? But I guess since they angels, they don't think like we do. They don't think like we do. So, ah, oh wow, and Gemini, yeah. Before we get to number 3, you have to, guys, Timothy, Cynthia, not for you to know, Jin Bean, you have to become the masculine, feminine energies within you. You have to. You hold the Akashic records, guys. Look at that. Above, so below. You have to have patience in your process right now. I'm along with you guys. I'm not going to tell you something I'm not doing myself. Everything I tell you guys, I do with you. And I mean that. It's 12 zodiacs. And I do 12 of them throughout the whole week, every day, when I'm breathing, when I wake up, when I'm sleeping, when I'm astral projecting. Do know this. Okay? Hey, hey, now for you to know what's good. You see Gene Bean in there. You see them. Ah. You see Cynthia in the house. How? Hey, Timothy. Timothy, you Pisces? Cancer moon, Gemini rising. Oh, okay, okay. So you have a lot of air and water, which is good because you're very good at communication. All of you guys, Capricorns are good at communication. Pisces are good at communication. All of you guys are good at communication at a certain degree that you would like to project. Bring that out. Bring out that masculine and feminine. What is the God and goddess in you feel you should do when it comes to your significant other or a friend that you would like to have a significant other or a friend that you would want to be close to and connect with? In order for you to do that, show yourself who you would be. Okay? When you show that, it brings the person directly to you without you going to them all the time. Like we are the year of Aquarius. We are the year of the dog. Dogs don't chase dogs that don't got nothing to do with themselves. Dogs don't chase a dog when they're not doing things that they love to do. A dog won't chase you. A dog, have you noticed a dog will chase only those that have things going for themselves, where they're not putting energy out for others but themselves, where they're grooming themselves, where they're treating themselves, taking care of themselves, being around friends, not the friends that you want to have as intimate, not the friend you want to have as a partner, like friends where it's neutral, where you could grow and keep learning from to become your best self. When you do that, you notice how the ones that you don't give attention, they come to you, even when we were younger. Like, I noticed when I wanted my friends to talk to me, I would talk to friends that I knew that they wanted to talk to. Or what I would do is have fun with myself, and then they want to play with me. I'm like, you want to play with me? Now I'm going to control this. You know, I had to do a Capricorn move. I didn't even know I was doing it. See, you got some fire in you. I knew it, Cynthia. Come on, Cynthia. Oh, yeah. That's the Scorpio in me. That's the. I guess if I had to tell the story, I must have been the snake in Eden. How you think we got to be human? We all have the snake in us too. And the snake is a part of knowledge, a part of the tree of life, a part of the tree of knowledge, a part of the high priestess. Now, what is the next thing our masculine and feminine energies want us to know? Okay, now, Timothy, Timothy, I know you would like this. Turn the Leo on. Yeah, you know this. You know this. Oh, you know this. Fire signs, Capricorn. That's why we were talking to Cynthia about this. A lot of people think that Capricorns are this earth signs. No, no, oh no. They fire too. And fire has that Aries. So Capricorn, you already are the highest level of earth signs. Did you know that? It's first Taurus, Virgos, and then Capricorns. You're the highest level of earth signs. We're learning from you right now. Did you know that? Oh, yeah, we're learning from you. We're learning how to be the boss in ourselves. We're learning how to turn up our entrepreneurship, our creativity, our abilities, our natural abilities. And like Timothy said, we have to bring out that fire. Aries, that Aries. And before we got Aries, we had Gaia, God. What does this look like besides the womb? It also looks like the tip of a phallus. It also looks like the shape of a planet Earth. Uh-huh. It also looks like the compass we use to navigate, don't we? You know, like binoculars. See how you see the number 2? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, I might be thinking I'm trying to jerk off. Stop. Look. That was the air side of me going into Mercury's info. Yeah. Yep. So, masculine and feminine energies out here. We also have to tap into the king of air, which is Gemini. And the opposite sign of Gemini is Sagittarius, number 9. So, yeah, we got to get from 2 to 9, guys. 2 to 9. So that's Aries, Taurus, Gemini. That's where the spirit comes in. After the spirit, then we are making the vessels. Cancers, and that's where the intuition is coming in for humanity. Leo, that's where we get our heart from the lion. 6, Virgo, that's where we learn how to pro and con, how to know what's good and bad, how to know what's right and wrong. Then 7, that Libra, once we know what's right and wrong, we put it on the scales to make sure it is right and wrong, or wrong, right? Once we figure that out, then we go to Scorpio, the Akashi records, the high priestess. When we go to her and him, because in the second house, both God and Goddess is there. Once we unlock that within ourselves, then we can become the Sagittarius and get up to you, Miss Capricorn. You're the 11th. No, I'm sorry, you're the 10th. You're the 10th, which is interesting because I was just talking to Not For You to Know, and I think Jin Bean on having things come into fruition in August. So August is the time of the Leo, right? The season of Leo. And we're going to need that high priestess of ourselves and that king of air, which is brilliant, impartial. Let me get this clear. Impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Look at us. We're him. We're this horse. We're the phallus, the staff. Like Timothy said, that Leo. Like Cynthia said, we are that Capricorn, that Aries. And we're guiding the others who may not know right now how to understand the masculine and feminine energies, but they have that magical side within them. They just need leaders to show them. Masculine and feminine energies, you are the leader right now. And in order for you to be the leader, true leader, you have to have that feminine, masculine, and spirit. King of air is the spirit. See how it's lighting the way. Y'all are confident. We are confident. The dog would only follow the leader. The sheep would only follow the shepherd when it knows itself. When you stop paying attention to what your significant other is doing, when you stop paying attention to what you think um, your girlfriend and boyfriend is up to, when you stop thinking about what your friends are up to and you just start thinking about you and what you want to do. I'm telling you, today, the only reason why I was late on this channel is because I had to go to the library to actually link PayPal up to the YouTube channel. And I just told you guys, I'm still learning technology. And it's funny, I spoke to a friend of mine, which is a Gemini, yesterday, and he's telling me beautiful things that he's moving in his own direction. And the way that that happened is because of our friendship and our relationship in the past. I had to show that Scorpio side of myself. I had to show that high priestess side of myself. But I was afraid to show the king of air because he is an air sign, and I didn't want to battle an air sign. Could you imagine battling an air sign? Okay, the the spelling bee of words, the philosopher of conversation, the charmer of deliberation. You don't want to challenge the Gemini on that. And then their opposite is Sagittarius, so they can put fire on your booty. I feel like in order for me to describe an air sign and their opposite, it's like a parachute, or no, not a parachute. Yeah, it is a parachute, a hot air balloon. Yeah, the hot air balloon. Yes, see how beautiful a hot air balloon is? But when it don't have that fire, it could go down. And depending on how high you are, you might want to not stay that high. Yeah, so even air signs come down. Yes, like Timothy says, listening to Christ within. Yes. And who better than the king of air to let us know that? The spirit. The Gemini side of ourselves want us to know that's the spirit, Timothy. You are right. That's the spirit talking to us. The spirit, which is the third sign, the third house, Gemini. You're the messenger of humans and angels. You're the messenger between human beings and God and Goddess. You are the messenger for even the God and Goddess to come to earth. You got us here. How you think we were able to exist? It needed the Mercury, it needed the air sign. This is why we're in the year of Aquarius. Become that brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Become diplomatic even with your heart. I had to become diplomatic with myself. I stopped calling the people I care about. I stopped calling the person I want as my partner. I stopped calling my friends that I want to reconnect with. I stopped calling just stopped calling. And it's so funny because once I stopped doing that, yesterday, I got the text from the air sign that I don't see as a partner, but I see as a genuine friend that is very good in communication, in making, I mean, he is very good at his craft. He's an artist. I see his work, like I tell you guys on Keykey's Doorway, I see his work also on Netflix. I, it's how he talks is how we're thinking right now. Like, should we listen to our intuition? Because air signs we could get a little doubtful of intuition because we can't. You would think you are a Taurus. A Taurus, we like the five senses. If we can't touch it, see it, smell it, taste it, we don't think it's real. Intuition is something we can't see, but we could feel it and tend to feel it, but it has no physical body. That's taking a risk. That's taking a leap of faith to say what we're feeling is actually real, which is connecting us back to source, like Timothy said. And when we do that, you have to speak your mind with confidence. Like I was saying with you guys today, when I spoke to my Gemini friend, the one that texted me yesterday, and I was very happy he texted me because I thought about him. From the last time we spoke last year, I had to, like I said, show that Scorpio side of myself and push him away to show him that he is the best self he can be. And I see so much in him that, and he sees in himself so much that he pushed me. Why do you think I created this channel, guys? It took a Gemini to get on my butt to get me to say I am mystical and magical. Because he used to get on me and clown on me a lot. He's like, "You always mystical and magical." I said, "No, I'm not." And I used to shun that part. I used to shun the Christ. I used to shun the spirit side of myself because it's something I couldn't touch. But once I realized I could touch it with my mind's eye, once I realized I could feel it through the way I was talking, because the person has to react on how you speak, right? Then it will become a balance. So remember, speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional consideration. Balance. That Libra. Number 7. Balance mental and emotional consideration. Meaning, when you think about, for example, I thought about texting the person I care about and saying, I don't want to be your friend anymore because I feel connected to you on a spiritual level. Some said, don't do that. That's childish. Why would you want to do that? And I had to look at my mental and emotional way of thinking. I said, oh, I wanted to hurt this person the way I feel hurt. And that's not right. So what did I consider instead? The diplomatic approach. I don't have to dismiss someone. I don't have to run away from a person. I'll be running forever. And that's what I've been doing before I got into this channel. I've been running for 12, 13 years, guys. Like the Iliad, like the Odyssey, I've been on the boat for 10, 11, 12 years. I'm getting off that boat and I'm coming back to land. Okay? And once I got on land, I realized, oh, I don't have to do the things I used to do. If I want to connect with somebody, give them space. When you give somebody space, you're giving yourself space, because it's nothing worse than you reacting and saying something you're going to later on regret and want to apologize. And I'm going to tell you, Geminis, Taurus, definitely Leo, because I had a Leo mom, okay? Scorpio, Pisces, we don't like apologizing, okay? Because we know we right. We know we right. Okay? Yes, we all are going through the higher vibrations right now. So going through higher vibrations, we have to balance mental and emotional consideration. Not just emotional consideration within ourselves, but emotional consideration with the other person. Like, put yourself in their shoes. You don't know what's going on in their life. And I know that's like, okay, they could have told me and I would have been more considerate of their feelings. But like when we were little, did we tell our parents how we felt when we wanted something? We kind of waited till they were asleep. So when we asked a question, they'll always say yes, and they got us on that. So they were like, nah, we gonna look at the child. I know I used to do that. When I wanted to tell my mom something, I used to wait until she was like asleep. Knock on the door and she like, what, baby? I was like, yeah, I gotta see you in class, and I don't want to get punished for it. Thank you. And I would go in the room or something. Or if I wanted money, I'll wait till she kind of like sleepy and tired. Like, Mom, I want $20. And she, oh, okay, go in there and get it. And then when she was awake, she's like, did you ask me for money? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, did you know I had to put that on the bill? Oh, even though I knew, I felt bad. And it goes back to be considerate of other people's lives, other people's interactions, and even other people's feelings. Not for you to know, yes, I could agree with that, yo. Hey, Isaac Capricorn, what's good? What's good? Taking a break. So, did you? I hope you found a apprentice or someone that you could learn from, or like find a reference to. Yeah. Hey, Isaac Capricorn, how are you today? Yeah, what's up? Yes, the eye within, eye of Ra, which goes back into the fire sign, Aries, number 1. So, when we balance our emotional side out and our mental, and we realize that we don't have to dismiss people to prove ourselves, we don't have to break up with people to be our best selves. All we got to do is walk within our own selves, our own interpretation of what the light is. and just follow where it takes us. Like for me, I follow what the soul in me where it wanted to go, and it wanted to go into a Catholic church, and it didn't want it to just go into any Catholic church. It wanted to go into Catholic church in Morningside, and it didn't want to just go into any Catholic church in Morningside. It wanted to go to St. Joseph, and I'm like, why St. Joseph? Until I got the book, and I realized Joseph is Mary's husband, and it goes back into the masculine and feminine energies again. When we wake up and when we fall asleep, where we are going in our dream shows us exactly where we need to go, or guides us on the places that we might feel when we wake up in our waking lives. So we have to tap into the masculine, feminine, mother, father of ourselves. If you don't have children, you had to be a leader for somebody. You had to be a protector for somebody. You had to be a counselor for somebody. That took the masculine and feminine side of yourself. And then that air, which is you, that clay, this clay that becomes matter, can communicate that through Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Okay? We all have these elements in us. It's all about how much degrees do you want to show. You got from 1 to 100%, like a whole, again, like a pizza pie. What slice do you want to give off for yourself? I say don't give no slice off. Keep this whole pie, masculine, feminine, God, Gaia, God, Gaius, God, Goddess, in you, and let it guide you. Let it guide you. Let it guide you. So what else does the masculine and feminine energies want us to know? Hey, now we got Miss Cynthia Pisces up in here. We got Pisces up in here. We got the 10% Pisces up in here. Look at that, Cynthia. Look at that. Not for you to know. What's up? Look at that. I'm good. Yes. Keep that positive mind, eyes of Capricorn. And I was just talking to Cynthia, which is another Capricorn. You guys are the head honchos of the earth signs. We learned through you guys. I know I'm a Taurus. I learned through you how to be my boss self. If not, then you would not have seen this channel up. You would not have seen me so dedicated. I mean, I had rushed off the train, guys. I didn't even eat. I didn't eat no breakfast. I didn't have time to eat breakfast. I exercised. I had water and lemon juice, water, lemon juice, water. I'm been detoxing. I do eat, but today I had a full day. I wanted to come back on time to get to this channel, to do the live channel, because I felt in my heart, in my soul, my mind's eye, that the masculine and feminine energies need to know a message. I didn't know what that was. I knew the moment I went to church this Sunday, that something is changing in us. Something is downloading within us, guys. We are getting a lot of Akashi record information. We're getting a lot of ancestor information. We're getting a lot of God, Goddess, masculine energy information. It's bananas. Nah, you didn't miss anything, girl. You right on time because we just finished talking about you, Miss Libra, the air signs Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We've been talking about you, the masculine and feminine energies, Miss Libra. Speak your mind with confidence. Whoever's your significant other, speak with confidence. You do not have to break up with them. You don't have to say anything negative to them. Be your masculine and feminine for you. If you must speak to them, speak of only graceful things. If you must speak to them, speak in a diplomatic approach. Like I just said earlier, I had to talk to my Gemini and Taurus friends and Virgo friends in a loving manner, meaning I have to still give them space, but I'm being me. I'm doing me right now. And the more I do me, the more they connect with me. And then I had to become considerate and balance out mental and emotional feelings. Okay? I'm looking at not for you to know. Let's see. Okay, so you want me to pull out something? And we just talking about number 2, the high priestess. We just talked. This is not for you to know. This is high priestess is the earth sign. Number 2, Taurus. Taurus, he needs to be the high priest. He needs to use his intuition. He needs to remind himself that he is the God and goddess within himself, guiding the way. Like a ship, like we're about to go in the page of water, which is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We're going into the sea, under the sea, where the Akashi workers are hidden, waiting for us. Let's stop. So I'm going to pull out a card for Taurus, okay? So Taurus, what should Tauruses know? I'm going to do it for all the signs after this too. What should Tauruses know? Besides being a high priestess and unlocking the masculine and feminine energies within us all. Because we have the high priestess within all of us, within all zodiac signs. So what should the Taurus know? Up. The Taurus should know, duh, goes back to 3. 3 is Gemini, and Capricorn said it, and not for you to know, and Cynthia said it earlier. Bring some fire up in there. Air sign, Gemini's opposite sign is fire. Air's opposite signs, all air signs, opposite signs are fire. Fire and desire. Got the Trinity. Do, re, mi, mi, re, do. C, D, E. Everything is connecting. So Taurus, you are unlocking the Trinity, the Aries, Taurus, Gemini side, and you're combining it with the 3 of fire. And when you do that, abundance, things are going to start to look up. Have patience at this time. Make long terms. What did it say there? Have patience. Have patience. Have patience. Like I said, not for you to know. I know you were trying to warn him. I know you was trying to warn him. Like, Keykey's gonna tell you what I just told you. She said you are the high priestess. You are the Akashi records. You are God, goddess. You are the mother and father to birth out other zodiac signs. Without you, there would be no other zodiacs. We would not even know about God and goddess. We wouldn't even know about the ethers. We wouldn't even know about our ancestors. We wouldn't have known if you didn't bring out the good book. When you do that, when you bring out the masculine, feminine, and spirit side of yourself, like Capricorn said, like Timothy said, you'll have abundance. Things looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make the long-term goals. And please balance out that mental and emotional feelings. Not just within yourself, but within the opposite person, within the person that you have to communicate with. Because now, see that child? That child is with the dragon. And not for you to know, research animal totem dragon, rainbow dragon. Okay? Uh-huh. Yeah. Bless you, Isaac Capricorn. Yes. All right. Remember, if you like what you are hearing, seeing, please share, like, and subscribe. On Keykey's Doorway channel, is about page. At the about page, it has a link to donate. It would be an honor to get donations. I want to keep going in this journey. I want to keep going in this journey. I have to be honest, really standing in the faith and keeping the direction is all is my aim. But like any aim, talent, ability, even where you're about to head into, people are paying for your service. People are paying for you to work because they know under your care, under your sign, you will provide everything that they need to move forward. So just like that, I would need the same as well. So I'm gonna continue on. I hope that helped. Not for you to know though that he got the high priestess in him. So much so it showed again in the fire sign, and it's in three, which is air. Air is there too. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Let him know to make long-term goals and to have patience. Because remember, we're about to go into Leo season, which is August. But we're also going to have a retrograde. So relook, revise all the contracts and anything that you are setting in motion to become a long-term plan. I'm doing that the same way. Like today, I had to slow myself down so I could get things in order. Even if I had to go back, I'm at least trying to do it before the retrograde really hits my Mia in a certain way. So, the masculine and feminine energies want us to know that a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic ability. I feel once we leave our significant other to themselves, for them to clear and balance their mental, emotional feelings and life, they will come to us. You feel me? They will come to you. When you got the bone and a mighty good looking bone, don't the dog come to you? Yeah. hmm And when that person comes back to you, or when a new person comes into your life, still have that high priestess side of yourself. Still have that intuition on lock, because your intuition is going to connect you to more psychic abilities. You're going to start dreaming more. You're going to start having, if you've been getting any ringers in your ear, that's your ancestors or your spirit guides talking to you. One way to find out if this is right for you is to say, you don't even have to say it out loud, but think it in your brain. If you are a spirit guide, then I don't want it. Can you slow down the noise, or can you lower the volume of the sound? Either they'll lower the volume or they'll stop, and that's how you'll know. If they are your ancestors, you could say, can you lower the volume down or raise the frequency up? It depends on how much you can take. Okay? Yes, I'm asking any questions. I just finished asking, not for you to know. She was asking in regards to a Taurus, and I just explained, I pulled out the card. So, whoever wants me to pull out a card, please let me know. Because this is all about the masculine and feminine energies. Whatever card comes out is still going to address the masculine and feminine energies within us that we have to play out. Okay? So we have to play out the high priestess, that intuition. We have to play out that page of water, which I really didn't go into detail on. See, it has the masculine, feminine, and the souls. That soul, the Gemini is there with the high priestess. Use your intuition again. See that intuitive. Be sensitive to other people's feelings, including your own. Be artistic. Bring out that creativity. If you like painting, writing, singing, dancing, drawing, anything is an art. Okay? Especially if you do it in repetition. And be friendly. You know how when you smile, people just want to smile back at you. Sometimes they ask you, "Are you from the South or something?" You be like, "Nah, I don't gotta be from the South. I'm from New York. I know we frown, but I like smiling today." And I got a gap, so you know they definitely smile back at me hard. Yeah. When you do that, when you become your lighthearted self, and you know the masculine, feminine, and spirit is in you, a new person or the person that you want will appear in your life. and you will get that relationship, and it will become a new phase. Both of you, I feel, both the masculine and feminine energies will have psychic abilities come to them. Okay, let me read what Cynthia is saying. Hold on. Yes. Oh, so you beginning to ring them in your ear, your right eye. Okay. So what you do, Cynthia, is you could get a cool cloth and put it on your mind's eye, your forehead, or put it on your eye. Um, Definitely get sage. Um, a botanica will have it. If you have any vendors, some vendors will have it. They will have sage. Definitely start sage, frankenmyrrh, incense. But start listening. I'm going to put that on Keykey's Doorway song meditation. I'm going to put it in the meditation section. Let me write that down. Um, how to understand, for reference, to understand the ringing of the ear. Ringing of ear. Yeah, that's really your ancestors, your spirit guide, or God within you communicating to you. And you can ask it questions like if you have a feeling of why, at like, say for instance, Cynthia, it's the ringing starts at a particular time you're thinking about something. Ask it, is it thinking about something? Are you ringing because I'm thinking about this? If you are, lower the frequency, and it will do that. If it doesn't and it stays the same, ask the next question. Why are you ringing because I'm dismissing something? Like you'll feel something that, based on what you're feeling, it might have rung, or what you were thinking in your brain causes your ancestors to say, oh, this is the time to communicate with her. And that's what they're doing. Yeah, the third eye. When I say mind's eye, that means the third eye. Yes. Yes, you're starting to get upgrades, Cynthia. A lot of people are starting to get the upgrades. That's why I kept saying psychic abilities. If you notice, this is not the only card that has psychic ability. And this is Page of Water is water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpios. Another place it said that, or two other places, I believe. The High Priestess, the first card that we saw. Intuition, that's connected to psychic abilities. Right? So I think it's two then. Yeah, so you got, yeah, so it's two. The High Priestess and the Page of Water. Psychic abilities, intuition. The High Priestess, the High Priest within you, the God, Goddess within you, the God, Gaia. Okay? Mother, Father, even ancestors. Your ancestors are in within you as well. They're also ringing of the ear. They're connected to source. Yeah, I had to find out too. So I'm going to put on Keykey's reference, right? Ringing of ear, right? Information on the ringing of ear, and about third eye activation. Okay, and how to know when you are getting, and how to know when your third eye is activated. You know what's funny? The significant other or partners that you are having in your lives, guys, before you had to separate, or before we had to detach ourselves and just think about us, being around them taught us how to be strong in our intuition. Like if you notice, whoever is walking into your life right now gives you a soul connection to source where it makes you want to relearn about yourself. It makes you want to understand your flaws a lot better. It makes you want to understand your vices a lot better. It makes you want to start re-loving yourself, because it's like, this, what if this is the one I'm going to marry? What if the person that's in your life, guys, in our lives, are going to be the ones to marry us, right? Do we want to be the way we are right now, or do we want to be our best high priest and high priestess side of ourselves. I feel that we do. And if we do, we got to have patience in the process, and we got to start listening more to our intuition and being more friendly and showing that masculine, feminine, and spirit side of ourselves. We really do. Because with that, psychic abilities are going to start coming. They are coming if we want it or not. Okay? All right. So I'm going to pull out one more card because I'm not going to do all, I did say I was going to pull out cards for all the zodiac signs, but I just remembered. Thank you, ancestors, known and unknown. They just reminded me that I'm going to do the weekly reading tomorrow. So I'll hold out for that tomorrow, but I'm going to pull one more card out for the masculine and feminine energies and what we should know. Okay? I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm going to stick to what the king of air say, the diplomatic approach. Even though I can be very high priestess right now, I have to stick to exactly what I said I was going to do, which is to talk about the masculine feminine energies, the father within us, and to start really setting forth a strategic plan on how, yes, if we do want to get our significant other back, if we do want to have the partner that that connects to our soul come to us, we got to be our best selves. We can't think that this is it, and then when they come to us, then we got to fix ourselves. We don't want to do that. That's why we had past relationships to do trial and error with. Okay, we don't want to do that. We want to do this right. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out one more card to see what our masculine and feminine side of ourselves need us to know and what to do next. No one asked for those abilities, Cynthia. I didn't ask for my abilities at 4. I didn't ask for my abilities at 7. I didn't ask for my abilities at 9. I didn't ask for my abilities nowhere in my life because, like I mentioned earlier, this week that I felt it cost me a lot of friendships. I felt it cost me uh, partners in my life that intimate partner in my life. I'm always alone. I'm always got to leave a relationship. I always got to make the wise decision, even though I'm not the only one in the relationship. And I had to stop complaining and start forgiving. Forgiving that we chose this, our soul chose it, our flesh didn't. Our flesh is reacting to what our soul did a contract to. You feel me? Feel me, Cynthia? You feel me, guys? All right. I'm like, so I'm gonna pull one more card. I'm gonna see what does the masculine and feminine side of ourselves want us to know on July 24th, 2018. Woo. Okay. Okay. 3 more cards came out. I guess everything is in 3, right? Holy Trinity, Mother, Father, Spirit. Okay. All right. So, first card, again, that 2. And guess what? Now we see Aries up front now with us. Now it wants to join with us. Now it wants to acknowledge that it is masculine and it wants to wed or it wants to bond with the feminine. Number 2. Okay? Yeah, I felt you understood that, Cynthia. And guess what? When we bring out that masculine feminine side of ourselves and not ask it for anybody else, meaning I'm not going to ask the person that I would want to have a partner, oh, can you bring out that feminine side when I'm a masculine right now? Or can you bring out that masculine when I'm a feminine right now? No, 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 no. I'm going to ask myself, bring out that masculine energy, Keykey, because right now I'm feminine. So what do you think is masculine for you to do, Keykey, right now? Oh, to do the live stream because the feminine side will rather eat first and pamper herself and then do it. No, no, no. What's the masculine side wants to do? The masculine wants to get the job done first. So that way I could play with you. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that masculine. I like that Aries. And that's the Taurus. The number 2 talking to the Aries. Once you got Aries and Taurus, once you realize that you have the Aries and Taurus within you guys, you have the masculine and feminine. You have God and Goddess. You have God and Gaia. You have ancestors, known and unknown. They're all here, governing us, guiding us to awaken. Wake. Wake. I know wake is usually for mourning, right? When we have somebody pass away, we go to their wake. Well, just like I told Geminis in their weekly reading, that the snake has to shed old skin. When I do this right now, right, I'm shedding old skin. I'm shedding old skin. You might not see it, but it's in the air. Then new skin will come up. Awake that God and Goddess, that masculine and feminine energies in you. It's there. It needs to be awoken. Wake it up. If you got to make your own eulogy to remind yourself that you are very important, please do that. Or what they call it, yeah, a eulogy, or you know, like a speech about yourself. Like, oh, you know what? Don't, if you afraid of that, then you know how when you graduate, you got to do a graduation speech before you go to the next level, and you got to say goodbye. Like, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. When you do that, bring out everything that you have learned about yourself. Like, yeah, I remember when I first learned how to tie my shoe. I was at this age, and all my friends was already tying their shoe, and I didn't know what to do. And my cousin came over and said, "Hey, I'm gonna show you how to tie a shoe. Do you want to learn the bunny rabbit tie?" And then doing that will remind you of who you are, to a point where people will start to feel that new energy in you. Like, girl, man, what new energy is that? Oh, that's just me, baby. That's just me. I hope you like it. I know you like it. Like the Capricorn in you, I know you like it. I know you like it. That's why you want to go in the inferno. Oh, okay. All right, Dante. Okay, stop it, Dante. I know you want to go in the inferno, baby. I know you want to go in the inferno of my soul. I know it. When you do that, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. That will be that standstill to start writing about your graduation speech. All right? Today, graduation speech. From today to tomorrow, to the 25th, you have 2 days to write your graduation speech from where you have came from and where you're about to go. I'm about to write that down now so I don't forget. Graduation speech, right? Graduation speech. To self. To self. Will do. Okay. When you do that, it will be important to be yourself. And when that happens, the trumpets will play. The masculine and feminine energies want us to know. We went from the page of water. From the page, we went past 9. Remember, I said we have to reach the Scorpio. Now we the Capricorn in the water. And you know, Capricorn, your core is in the core of Gaia, is in the core of the earth. That's why the core of the earth is hot around water, right? Okay, all righty. That's probably why we like jacuzzis. Holla if you hear me, holla if you hear me. Masculine and feminine energies want us to know that we will be embarking on the 10 of water. Mother, father, father, mother, spirit, and the child within us, and the ancestors with us. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. When we start giving that graduation speech to ourselves, when we start paying attention to ourselves and no one else, the relationships that we are asking for will be abundant and will come to us, and it will be rewarding our family life, our emotional life, our material life, and the trust, that trust and worthiness of ourselves will be not just with us, but with others as well. Last but not least, to do that. Oh, you didn't know? I do opera too. Yes, I'm black, but I sing opera. Oh, yeah. We become the sixth of air. Remember, I was talking about Virgo. Remember that? Talking about Virgo. Now we in the air sign. Again, with Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Now you combine the earth with the air. You combine the spirit with the earth, right? That one with that two with three. So you got the two with three, and you have the essence. See that? That sun, you have the essence of the one around you, of spirit around you, leading us to our next destination. Once we start to accept ourselves, once we start to love ourselves, once we start to big up ourselves, once we start to know we are the shiznit, oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna go down. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Take a trip. You hear me? Once we big ourselves up, love ourselves, and know that we have God and Goddess in us, the masculine and feminine energies, and we don't have to go out looking for that in another partner, another person, another friend. It's in us. That's how they attract to us. That's why we have the friends attract to us. That's why we have the lovers attract to us. That's why we have the partner attract to us. Because we start to become our own magnet, baby. Look at that. On the boat, ready. Rainbow. Just like when we had with that fire sign earlier. What was it? Let me see. Where the, look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Look at this colors here. And look at that. And look at that girl. That blue with that blue. The child innocence within us. That spirit is out and about to play with us. With the masculine feminine. We became the Trinity within ourselves. When we do that, things will start to look up and the end of a difficult situation will cease. And then we could take a break and really relook, revise, and we love how far we had came and how far we're about to go. So until we meet again, guys, I love you. I and we will see you on the other side. Alright? Yes, our ancestors could be at low vibrations and they come in our emotions. I'm also going to put that on the reference as well. But yes, until we meet again, guys, I love you. I and we will see you on the other side. Okay? So everybody, I'm about to leave out, about to sign out. All right. I love you guys. I love you and thank you. If you like to donate, please go to the About page on Keykey's Doorway channel. And at the bottom column, you will see the PayPal link. Press that link and you could donate to Keykey's Doorway channel. It will be an honor because I would like to continue and I would like to know that y'all value the service that I'm providing. I'm not coming from a materialistic place. That's not my intentions. But at the same time, I do value my craft that God gave me. And I do value the service that I'm providing. So if you feel that I am providing a great service, please go to Keykey's Doorway channel, go to the About page, and at the bottom link, we'll have the PayPal symbol. Tap that symbol and donate. Like Cynthia says, namaste. I love you. Talk to you guys later. I and we will see you on the other side.